Um, I don't know if you can hear me, but I think you can. Today is tomorrow. Ugh. What's up, y'all? Let me do this. Ready? Ready? Excellent. Um, man, these past couple days have been rough. Like, neighbor's dog, oh, he don't bite, but his chew toys look like, you know, stringier than shoestrings, kind of rough, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, well, you probably don't know, but like, I graduated college um, a while back. Not even a while. When did I graduate? It's been long enough for me to ask that question. May 2019, I think. Yeah. Yes, I did. And I'm out here trying to find my way, you know. I haven't really figured it out yet and entirely. Well, I have parts and pieces and bits, and yeah, I guess I can't discount that. But I don't know, you know. I guess the question for today for me is like, what are you doing that takes you to the places you find yourself in, you know? I kind of feel like that is a beautiful bird. What are you doing here? Up here flying and soaring? What are the paths that I'm taking that take me back to the same places that I find myself in? You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all can relate, because, but sometimes sometimes I like, I don't know, I end up in headspaces or thought cycles or cycles in general. I'm like, mm, I don't like this. And in my head, I'm like, oh my goodness, I could be all this, I could do all this, but I don't, you know? And I have days like today where I wake up and I'm like, why do I feel depressed? Why do I feel sad? Or like, ugh, where's the meaning of life? Where's the peace, you know? I have a journal, brand new, got it for free. So that means it is the next quote unquote victim of every thought that I have. Maybe not victim, maybe that's not the right word, but word vomit or whatever. So I guess inventory is always a good thing, unless you work in retail. Then, that's the day you kind of want to be off. But anyway, you know, I think of like Uncle Iroh from Avatar. Um, and when he asked Zuko, side note, I took a what element do you bend test, and it turns out your boy is a lava bender. Who would have thought? I was like, air, water, nah, earth and fire equally. And like, as I explore that a bit more and I look at my personality, yeah, I could see the earth, you know, pretty grounded a lot of times, pretty chill. But I think when I was younger, I had a lot of fire. Man, the wind is blowing. I had a lot of fire, like, tendencies. And maybe even, like, quote unquote, too much. I kind of feel like somebody that if we explore this imaginative parallel, there we go, then it's like I feel like I'm somebody who would have leaned too far into the earthbending side where, like, yeah, I'm a sturdy person and I'm not shaken often and I can work my way through things, but somebody who has feared the firebending side of him, where it's like, ooh, there's passion and ambition and zeal, you know? Yeah. And so, okay, on my quest, I guess it would be best if I learn the balance of both sides or whatever. Also, to drink some tea, because hashtag Uncle Iroh. So what I'm going to do, I think, is like take inventory of like how life is now, you know? And like what I don't like. I mentioned James Clear before, but you know, he has this book that I read like a quarter of it. But, you know, oh my gosh. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe you've done this. Is it still recording? It is. Great. I refuse to edit any of this. But he was talking about how to make goals, and he said, don't make goals primarily, because goals are like diets. You do it, you achieve it, then you bounce back. Or you try really hard and then you binge. And, you know, it's a good book. At least the fourth of it I read. But good principle. You make a system or a lifestyle that feeds an environment where your goals naturally accomplish themselves, you know? And I think I want to do that. So what are some stuff? You know, start with the why or the identity. Who do I want to be, you know? Uncle Iroh asked Zuko. I'm not even going to try his voice. You know, who are you and what do you want? I don't think students get to ask that a lot of times because we are taught that this is the path to where you're going until you graduate and maybe a helicopter. Maybe you get there, or you may graduate and you get there and you find out there's more dimensions of life than this one thing that you surrounded yourself with. Or you don't get there at all and your path is elsewhere, you know? Who are you and what do you want? That sounds like a question for a stranger. But are we the stranger? I'm also hungry. That's a great one. I need to eat. Maybe list the good too, you know, because there are some good stuff. I have great ideas, like this channel. And other things that I have yet to do. I think what's also like bombly helpful with stuff like this is changing the language that you talk about it, you know? Switch out words like try for attempt or, you know, failure for inconclusive results. Something. I don't know. That's what I want to do. And just take time to say, okay, like, this is what I don't want that I do. Because every person has a habit or a system or a lifestyle. And it may not look like it because you're sitting in it, but you're doing it. You're doing your habits. You're doing your, you know, your brain will always tell excuse me, your brain will always tell you to do things that make sense to it until you get to a point where you outgrow your thinking and you say, wait a second, this doesn't make sense anymore. You know? You're like, yeah, that used to work when I was younger, but now that I'm older, it don't be working no more. Or, I don't know. I think it's a part of growing up, though. You gotta change the way you think about things, or else be doomed to stay in the same place. It doesn't matter how long you stay in a good place, on this earth anyway. Eventually, something's gotta change. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna check in later, because it's just gonna be like thinking in silence. And also, I'm gonna get some food because I'm hungry, and it's like 1:23, 1:24. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it is. Wait, wait, wait. Isn't that sky beautiful? Look at that sky. It is a whole one. It's a whole 2:43, and I thought it was 1. I'm on daylight savings. Oh, because that did just happen. All right, well, I'm gonna go do this. Reflect. And take myself out for lunch. Probably Chick-fil-A. Color theme. Nah. But okay, see y'all. All right, I gotta finish this. I gotta close this out because I want to post it tonight to resume consistency. So, what I did, I did the little thingy I talked about, like in the first clip. But didn't get to the point of a routine. I started off, taking inventory, the stuff I don't like, the stuff I do like, about my life, or things I do, or stuff existing. And then I have music in my head, sorry. What did I do? I changed it over from like descriptions to attributes, virtues, vices, character traits, all those things. And then I flip them or increase them if they're positive, making them into like character traits, one-word things or a couple words to describe a person who does these things. And that for me is kind of like doing identity work, so that I can know what to put my system around. If you want to be an athlete, you discover the systems that athletes use. If you want to be a musician, the systems musicians use. So finding out those character traits can help me make an image of an identity that I want to grow towards, and then I can make goals. But yeah, I don't think this is like a one-day project, so I guess I'll count it for today, resume it tomorrow, maybe make an intro to kind of spruce up this YouTube space or whatever, or maybe not, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. But I have work tomorrow. Maybe I'll take a nap, and then I'll do that. But anyway, that's what I did today. Ooh, I like that. That's what I did today. Maybe something else. I don't know. Anywho. Oh, that's laundry. I should do that tomorrow. See y'all.